On this BuMpY 50-point inspection from Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Tilton, New Hampshire, I have Uncle PULPY. So if you look at the can art here, you can kind of tell the shitter's full. This was definitely brewed for around Christmas time, because that's kind of an image that's from Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And this one is a double IPA. It comes in at 8.1% ABV. So let's go ahead and give this a pour. I know that there's a few other PULPYs. I think there's just regular PULPY, and then I think there's like Brother PULPY or whatever. Now there's an Uncle PULPY. Alright, the head on this, very, very tight, white bubbled, frothy head. The color of the beer itself is that nice kind of lemon yellow, slightly orange, extremely murky, hazy-esque. Alright, aromas. Yeah, I would say orange juice. There is a tad bit of like a lime in there as well, but definite orange juice type aromas. Underlying kind of oat type aroma coming out of the malt as well. Maybe a little bit cracker-esque. But yeah, extreme citrus orange juice, and like I said, maybe a little bit of a lime. A little bit of a zest. There might be a little bit of a papaya note with that kind of earthy zestiness on the finish of the aromatics. Alright, let's get into the first swig, so cheers. So out of the malt, yes, this is a cracker-esque, a little bit of an oat-like flavor in there. Citrusy hoppiness to this one. A little bit orange juice, a little bit orange rind on the tail end as well. Some of that kind of papaya-esque flavor in there. A little bit of that kind of zestiness on the finish. Also, bitterness on this one is moderate. It's there, but it's definitely not a harsh bitterness. It all kind of intertwines with that kind of orange juice and papaya type flavors. Not really getting the lime that I was getting in the aromas out of the flavor. Body on this one is a medium. It's a medium carbonation. Not super soft on the palate though. It was looking like it was going to be a nice creamy mouthfeel, and it's really not. This one is not soft. 8.1% ABV, not detectable in the flavors, nor is there a warming from this brew. Let's go ahead and give this a score. Okay, so for the appearance, I'll give this that 6 out of 6. The aromatics on this one I thought were nice. It had nice, the malt kind of coming through, the hops coming through nicely. 9 out of 10. For the flavors on this one, a little bit off balance, I think, just a slight bit. The bitterness being moderate, but maybe just some of the hops and stuff are taking over the maltiness from this beer. I could pick out the kind of oat and cracker type flavor, but I do think that the hops definitely outnumber the malt, and it's kind of missing some hop notes for me. Like I said, in the aromas, I was at least getting some lime and stuff like that. This is more just a bit of like an orange. I said orange juice, and it doesn't drink exactly like orange juice, but it does have that like orange type of flavor, kind of, and like a bit of that kind of papaya over the zesty finish with an orange rind. It definitely does have an orange rind bitterness. I'm at a 15 out of 19 for the flavors. The body on this one, even though the medium body works well, it's pretty disappointed. I know that the mouthfeel doesn't really have a lot to do with the body, but I was hoping that this one would have a nice pillowy soft mouthfeel, and it didn't. So I'm throwing that into the body score. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. And my overall on this one, it's a decent brew. Not super disappointed in it at all, except for some of the things that I've mentioned that I may have dinged it a little bit for. But overall, it's a nice drinking double IPA. I would not mind drinking this one again. So obviously there's better double IPAs out there, I think. But I'm at a 7 out of 10 anyways. It's one of those ones you kind of are happy with getting, and it kind of falls into that category of a lot of higher end IPAs. So 7 out of 10 for my overall. That's going to leave Uncle PULPY from Kettlehead Brewing Company with a BuMpY 41 out of 50, which is going to land this as a very good beer. I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.